Welcome, Discussions with TD Parker. Yeah. Because I be posting these late on YouTube. So I'm not even gonna lead with what day it is. But yeah, happy whatever day it is you're on. Yeah, that's how we're doing it. What up, Tone? 5371, you're my first contestant. Hey, Healing Hurt. Y'all are my first contestants. Welcome to Discussions with TD Parker. We are active on Twitch. Of course, IG Live and YouTube for the playback. Hey, love. YouTube, thank you for the folks that have already. Hey, girl. Hey, Healing Hurt Ministries. I see you, boo. Thank you for the folks on YouTube that have already liked, subscribed, and follow. Appreciate you very much. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and follow. But we're going to get straight into this one because we exactly have 29 minutes to get into this topic. All right. Was this father wrong? Was this father wrong for kicking out her daughter's boyfriend? For kicking out his daughter's boyfriend? Because I guess the boyfriend was living in the apartment rent-free and he wanted him out. So is this dad wrong for getting in her business? Take a listen to the RTO while I mess with his earring.
We gotta come to some type of understanding, or you gotta go, bro. Because for some reason, I think you using my child.
I never had to use your child for anything, sir.
Dude, you are a cook at Burger King.
I am a chef at Burger King.
You drop fries.
Sir.
You get the burger patties, hamburger, lettuce, bun. That's what you do all day. There's no thought process. They already designed the process. You're not a chef. You don't create ideas. You make the ideas that somebody has already created.
Sir.
Enough is enough.
All right, so is his dad wrong for this, for kicking this young man out? Father found out his daughter's boyfriend is living in her apartment rent-free and wants him out. Is he wrong for getting up in her business? Babe said, nope, your house, your room. Your house, your room. Or your house, no, he said, nope, your house, your rules. Hey, good afternoon, Super Pat. Was his dad wrong? Is his dad wrong? I don't know. This is a tough one because it depends on who's paying what. Now, if this dad is paying like her rent, then he does he not have somewhat of a say so? No. I mean, because he is paying her rent. But if she's the one paying the rent, then I don't believe he has a say in the matter at all. But you already know what time it is. It's Discussions with TD Parker. I do not just do all of the talking on this. We talk back to one another. Super Pat said, I like Burger King. You know what, Super Pat? I haven't had Burger King in many years, many moons. The new burger, Whopper, whatever it look good. But I'm still not willing to try it, though. It look good, though. Babe said her house or the dad's house. It's an apartment, from what I gather. Again, that's why I said this situation is kind of tricky because it depends on if the dad is paying, he's paying the rent. But, I mean, I get it. He doesn't want his daughter to be used, but I'm going to replay the audio.
We gotta come to some type of understanding, or you gotta go, bro. Because for some reason, I think you using my child.
I've never had to use your child for anything, sir.
I don't understand.
Dude, you are a cook at Burger King.
I am a chef at Burger King.
You drop
That part
fries.
I don't know.
You get the burger patties, hamburger, lettuce, bun. That's what you do all day. There's no thought process. They already designed the process. You're not a chef. You don't create ideas. You make the ideas that somebody has already created.
Hey,
Sorry.
Todd.
Enough is
I
enough.
mean, but he has a job, though. I mean, damn. Kick a brother while he down. Hopefully Burger King is not his only ambition. Babe said, hey, good afternoon. I'm asking if this dad was wrong. So he found out that his daughter's boyfriend was living in her apartment rent-free. I do not know if the dad is helping her with this rent for the apartment, but it does kind of change the scenario if he is helping her. Because if he's helping her, then he kind of has a say. But if he's not helping her, then he don't got no say in what she do. Super Pat said Pops don't want her to get pregnant. I mean, he's looking out for her because he feels like this man is freeloading basically offer her, but he's working at Burger. Kick a brother while he down. Jeez, that's terrible. Somebody said great dad, cause what the F? Somebody said, as a man, how are you okay with moving in with a female? Babe said he can't really do nothing, TBH, but it's in her to respect it or not to respect it. Again, like I said, this situation is very tricky because I need more information. This is one of those scenarios where I need more details. Because again, if the dad is the one that is paying the rent in the apartment, does he not have a say? I'm asking you, chat, question mark. Does he not have a say in what goes on if he is helping to contribute to, that apartment? But if she's the one, if he's not helping her out in any way, I don't know if he really has a leg to stand on this. It would be up for the daughter, to have a conversation with him. But maybe she's asking the dad for money, and maybe that's why he yo, what are you doing? Because my daughter's over here asking me for money. What are you doing? So, new folks, I'm asking you, is this dad wrong? He found out that his daughter's boyfriend is living in her apartment rent-free and wants him to step up, or he wants him to go. This is basically what he had to say about the situation.
We gotta come to some type of understanding, or you gotta go, bro. Because for some reason, I think you using my child.
I never had to use your child for anything, sir.
Dude, you are a cook at Burger King.
I am a chef at Burger King.
You drop fries.
Sir.
You get the burger patties, hamburger, lettuce, bun. That's what you do all day. There's no thought process. They already designed the process. You're not a chef. You don't create ideas. You make the ideas that somebody has already created.
Sir.
Enough is enough.
Okay, that dad
we gotta come to some
said, all you do is... Yeah, it is a tricky situation. Hey, Journey Design Events Studios, welcome. He said he feels like, why do he feel like that? What do you mean, babe? Subsecure said, did the daughter say he didn't pay bills? What if the boyfriend helping and he never knew? I feel like if the boyfriend was already helping in this situation, he would have probably said that to bro, I'm doing the best that I can, to help your daughter out. I may not have this ideal job right now at the moment, but give me a second. He didn't say nothing like that. So I'm wondering, does this young man even have any type of ambition or drive to do anything? Hopefully, Burger King, he has a job. Again, he has a job. But hopefully, he's pushing and trying to grind towards something else besides being a chef at Burger King. Babe said he sounds respectful, though. He answered with sir. Babe said, then hell nah, get out. Not staying at my daughter's crib. F that. Yes, so the boyfriend is living, according to the dad, with the daughter rent-free. How did he find that out unless somebody went back and said something? That's what I'm curious. How does he know? I'm with you, babe. How does he know he's living in this apartment rent-free? Unless that's already been established. I don't know. Like I said, different folks are saying he's a good dad. They don't see anything wrong. Somebody said dad is 1,000% correct. So I'm asking you, chat, do you feel like that this dad is wrong? Should he just be minding his business? This is his daughter's business, his daughter's life. Or should he be interfering and telling this young man, listen, you need to get your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? You here staying with my daughter. And I understand you working at Burger King, but you got to do something else. Babe said, if he goes to see his daughter, not that hard. He can tell, got his stuff laying around, clothes and shoes. No, the living part, but how does he know that he is living there rent free? That's the part I want to know. How does he know that part? Unless someone told the business, you feel what I'm saying? Because how would he know that bit of information that he's living there rent free? Unless the dad is paying the rent. And which is why I say that changes the scenario, because if dad is paying the rent, then dad definitely has a say on, hey mama, has a say to what goes on because he's paying the rent. Babe said, oh yeah, probably daughter asking for help. The dad, like, nah, don't you got a boyfriend living there? Yeah, he's probably like, okay, what's going on with your boyfriend? All right, new folks, we're talking about, and we are on a 20-minute window. This is a short one today. So this dad, I'm asking, is he wrong in this situation? So, dad found out that daughter's boyfriend is living in her apartment rent-free and wants him out. Take a listen to what the dad had to say to the boyfriend.
For understanding, or you gotta go, bro. Because for some reason, I think you using my child.
I've never had to use your child for anything, sir.
Dude, you are a cook at Burger King.
I am a chef at Burger King.
You drop fries.
Sir.
You get the burger patty, hamburger, lettuce, bun. That's what you do all day. There's no thought process. They already designed the process. You're not a chef. You don't create ideas. You make the ideas that somebody has already created.
Sir.
Enough is enough. We gotta come to some type.
He didn't have to do that to that brother like that though. Come on, man. I mean, he got a job. All right, new folks, we're talking about, was his dad wrong? After finding out that his daughter's boyfriend lives in her apartment rent-free, the dad wants him gone. So I'm asking, is his dad justified? Is he wrong for kicking the boyfriend out? Babe said, wait. How old is she? First, they don't have an age, but I mean, from what he sounds like, and you can never go according to how somebody sounds like, but he sounds like maybe they might be in their early 20s. Babe said, sir, laughing my ass off. He sounds young. He might be in his early 20s, maybe 21, 22, or whatever. Mama said, dad spoke facts. So, mama, you feel like the dad is not wrong for kicking him out. But, I mean, Burger, he has a job. He has a job, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he doesn't have a job. It's just at Burger King. But the daddy was like, you are not a chef. You did not create nothing. Kick a brother while he is down. But yeah, is his dad wrong? And I said this is a tricky situation because it depends on if the dad is the one that is paying the rent. Because if dad is paying the rent, then you know how that goes. Then they feel like they have a say. Trust me, I know, because mine wasn't even paying and he thought he had a say. But anyway, but if the dad is paying the rent, I mean, what can you do, right? And then, but if he's not paying the rent, then I feel like that changes the scenario, because if she's the one paying the rent, then how can you tell her what to do in her apartment? I'm just saying, I know you the dad and I get that, but how can you tell somebody what to do in their stuff and they're paying and you're not paying? But I don't know the whole situation. I have a feeling she's probably going to her dad and asking her dad for help. And this is the reason why dad is coming to boyfriend like, okay, what are we doing here? You know, Burger King, it's a cute little job, you know, but my thing, I guess my question would be like, okay, what are your goals? Like, what are you working towards? Okay, Burger King is cute for now, but what's the end goal? Like, what are you working on? What are you working towards? You know, what are your goals? Or married, right? You know, if they were married, then he definitely couldn't say he had to leave. Even if he was paying, dad was helping out, he wouldn't be able to say that nonsense. But if he's paying, like I said, it just changes it, because I mean, he kind of does have a right to say, you know, he is paying the bill. But if he isn't, then yeah, dad might be overstepping his boundaries. You know what I'm saying? And then I want to know who told dad that he was freeloading. Who told dad that he was living there rent free? I want to know. Somebody said his expectations as a father are solid, but he didn't have to speak down. That's what I was saying about how he makes his money. Encourage him to continue moving up in the food industry while also encouraging him to get out of your daughter's crib until he's a solid provider. It's that simple. I agree. Because I'm like, Zach, he just, okay, yeah, but he has a job, it might not be the most desirable job, because if he didn't have a job and he was staying there, then what would we be saying? But he does have a job. I don't know why he's not contributing, but he does have a job. Babe said same thing, like still marrying a girl who dad refused her hand. Right. It is something similar. Yes. What up, got you open, ENT? We are discussing, I'm asking, was this father wrong? He found out that his daughter's boyfriend is living in her apartment rent-free. He wants him gone, or basically wants him to shape up or get gone. I'm going to replay this audio. We have exactly 14 minutes left of this chat. Again,
we gotta come to some type of understanding, or you gotta go, bro. Because for some reason, I think you're using my child.
I never had to use your child for anything, sir.
Dude, you are a cook at Burger King.
I am a chef at Burger King.
You drop fries.
Sir.
You get the burger patties, hamburger, lettuce, bun. That's what you do all day. There's no thought process. They already designed the process. You're not a chef. You don't create ideas. You make the ideas that somebody has already created.
Sir.
Enough is enough.
All right, so that was the daddy. Babe said also a talk with the daughter. He should have a one-on-one. I think they were having a one-on-one and oh boy recorded it. Babe said, why isn't she saying nothing about it if she's happy? I think it was just a conversation that the dad was having with him. I don't even know. Maybe the dad didn't even probably tell his daughter that he was having a conversation with him. Babe said, how do you respond as a young man? That's a good question. How do you respond as a young man? Mama, I might not have seen it. Dad spoke facts. I read that, Mama. You said dad spoke facts. If it was another comment, I did not see it. Got to rewrite it. Got you open ENT said, chef at Burger King. LOL, LOL, LOL. Wild. That is not out of pocket. So y'all feel like this dad is not wrong in this scenario for telling this young man that he needs to go. He has a job. And I like to play devil's advocate. I like to do it all the time. But he has a job. He's working at Burger King. We just need to know what other ambitions he may have. Because this can't be the end-all be-all, sir, with you being a line cook at Burger King. Because that's the title. It's not a chef. It's a line cook at Burger King. So what's the end goal? Like, okay, you doing this for now and into what? Hey, Dougie. New folks, we're chatting about a father. I'm asking, was he wrong for getting in his daughter's business? Found out that the daughter's boyfriend is living in her apartment rent-free. The boyfriend works at Burger King and said he's a chef. He's really a line cook. And the daddy kind of was like, sir, you need to get it together or you need to, basically go. But I think he wants him out. Got you open ENT said, okay, is he in high school? No, I'm going to show you guys this video. We got 10 minutes left so I can show it. Babe said he just being protective, how a dad should. Nothing wrong with that. So I'm going to turn this video so you guys can see exactly what he looks like. Here we go.
Some type of understanding, or you got to go, bro. Because for some reason, I think you're using my child.
I never had to use your child for anything, sir.
Dude, you are a cook at Burger King.
I am a chef at Burger King.
You drop fries.
Sir.
You get the burger patties, hamburger, lettuce, bun. That's what you do all day. There's no thought process. They already designed the process. You're not a chef. You don't create ideas. You make the ideas that somebody has already created.
Sir.
Enough is enough.
Yeah.
We gotta come to
that daddy said we got to come to a Jesus moment. Because, I ain't going to be, you ain't about to be living off my daughter. Got you open ENT said, because you living with a woman and she doing, I guess, all is not the business. Yeah, this daddy said it. Enough is enough. What up, baby Barack? How are you today? I seen you, baby Barack, on your cruise with the family. Y'all look nice and happy. That was nice, baby Barack. Very, very nice. Babe said, oh, he a sweet kid. He looks like a gentleman. New folks, we've been chatting. We got exactly 10 more minutes left. We've been chatting about this dad. I'm asking, is he wrong in this situation? Found out that the daughter's boyfriend has been living with her for months rent-free, and he's not too happy about it. Take a listen for the last time.
We gotta come to some type of understanding, or you gotta go, bro. Because for some reason, I think you using my child.
I never had to use your child for anything, sir.
Dude, you are a cook at Burger King.
I am a chef at Burger King.
You drop fries.
Sir.
You get the burger patties, hamburger, lettuce, bun. That's what you do all day. There's no thought process. They already designed the process. You're not a chef. You don't create ideas. You make the ideas that somebody has already created.
Sir.
Enough is enough.
All right, so somebody else in the comments, I'm sorry, y'all. If this is real, I want to know, how old is the daughter and the boyfriend? If he has a job, is he contributing anything to her household? Because if he is, they are grown adults. I feel the father for doing his job, but ultimately she gonna do what she want. This might be a lesson she will only learn on her own. It sounds like a good dad, but he didn't have to go off on Buddy about Burger King like that. I mean, he has a job. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he has a job. The contributing part, I'm not understanding why he would not be contributing. Like, you're living with somebody, like you can't food. Even if you working at Burger King, you're not getting that many. You can't contribute maybe to food. Something you could contribute to. Like, that's the part I guess I'm not understanding. And how did this daddy find this out? And again, like I said, it's very tricky because if the daddy is the one, and he might be sick and tired, because he be like, dad might be like, look, I'm gonna take care of you because you my daughter, but I'd be damned if I'm taking care of another grown, able-ass body grown person. So I get it. But if the dad is the one that's paying the rent, then he kind of does have a say, no, in what goes on. But if she's the one, paying the rent, then I say he don't got no say. I say he don't got no say. If she's the one holding down the bills, I say the father doesn't have a say in this matter. But only if he's not paying that rent. That's the only thing. But if he is, then he absolutely has a say. Trust me, these daddies, some of them, they be trying to hold on. I had Carl, at 40-something, he thought he could still tell me what to do, We had to have a come to Jesus moment. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, so I get it. Sometimes dads can be a little bit overbearing when it comes to their daughters. But again, like this guy said, this might be something she might have to learn. This might be a tough lesson she might have to learn on her own, when it comes to living with somebody. Hey, Tasha, girl. We've been talking about this dad. I've been asking Chet if this dad was wrong, because he found out that his daughter's boyfriend is living with her rent-free, and now he wants him gone. He wants him to straighten up or be gone. He does have a job. He works at Burger King as a line cook. He said a chef. He's not a chef. He's a line cook. But the dad wants him gone. Dad sounds like, listen, I want you to you going to step it up and take care of my daughter if you're going to live with her, or you need to step the fuck off. So, I get it. All right, we got exactly 5 minutes left. Not even 4 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes left. Drop those comments, y'all. Sorry we couldn't get further into this because this is usually when the rest of the folks decide to hop on. But I'm pressed for time today because I have a meeting at 2:30. Wednesdays is always our short days. And I said I wasn't going to say the day, but look, here we are. Drop them final thoughts. Tasha said, wow, these kids be fighting so hard for these temporary men. I don't even know if she's the one fighting. It's more so, again, I'll turn this around one more time. It's more so the boyfriend. He's the one copping, please. But here we go.
We gotta come to some type of understanding, or you gotta go, bro. Because for some reason, I think you using my child.
I never had to use your child for anything, sir.
Dude, you are a cook at Burger King.
I am a chef at Burger King.
You drop fries.
Sir.
You get the burger patties, hamburger, lettuce, bun. That's what you do all day. There's no thought process. They already designed the process. You're not a chef. You don't create ideas. You make the ideas that somebody has already created.
Sir.
Enough is enough.
All right, so you got the gist of it. I just don't like the bashing part. Like, he could have got the message across. I mean, because, come on. You're talking about Burger King like it's not a bad first job, or it's not a bad job, especially if you can't get a job now. And jobs are hard to come by nowadays. So, I mean, I'm not knocking it. You know what I'm saying? He has a job. Now, I don't know why he's not contributing to the household, but he does have a job. So, that would be my final thoughts. I love the message. I love the father, you know, is trying to make sure that the daughter is not being used. Because there are some men out here that are opportunists, child. They will move in with you because they don't got a place to lay their head, baby. And act like, yeah, they all in love with you until they not in love with you, until they move with the next woman. You know what I'm saying? So, just like they're female opportunists, they're men opportunists too, that will move right up on in there with you. Oh, nice cozy place to lay my head. I'm getting food, water, sex on demand. Why not? And I ain't got to pay no bills. Why not? So, final thoughts on this one, y'all. Sorry, again, this one's short. But I got a meeting at 2:30 on this. Yeah. Y'all got any final thoughts? Let me check Twitch. See what's active over here. What up, Mr. Awesome? If that's you on Twitch. Do we have any final thoughts? Yeah. Yay, nay. Final thoughts on this one here? Like I said, mines are, you know, it's just a tricky situation. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if daddy is the one that is paying that rent, yeah, daddy got say. But if he ain't, then daddy, that's a grown woman right there. You know what I'm saying? She got to handle her business how she handle her business. But I get it. You know, father wants to make sure baby girl's not being used. And hopefully that's not the situation, even though he said it wasn't. But I'm not mad at Burger King. As long as we got goals and aspirations behind it. What are we working towards, sir? You know what I'm saying? What is we working towards? Because Burger King cannot be the end goal. I'm just saying. Y'all ain't got final thoughts on this one? Y'all quiet today. Y'all ain't woke up yet? Final thoughts? Because I got 2 minutes left. And then we're going to get off. I'm going to get these other videos posted up on YouTube today. I know I've been slacking, but I'm working on 1,000. Well, not 1,000 things, but it's things I'm trying to get moving. And finally, I think one of them is moving. Thank the Lord. So stand by my ATL crew for that one. It's good times. I can't wait for this one. No final. Y'all quiet. Nobody got no final thoughts? No? Going once? I'm waiting to see if y'all pop up on my screen because I ain't seen nobody with no final thoughts. Did y'all think this daddy was wrong or right? And we'll end it like that. Was the daddy wrong or right? Yes? Wrong, right. Drop a W if you feel like it was wrong. Drop a R. Got you, Open ENT. I'm about to get off, boo. I just wanted to know what your final thoughts. Yeah, this is a short one today because I have a meeting at 2:30. So I'm about to hop off of this one. And if y'all don't have any final thoughts, then I'll see you guys tomorrow, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, got you, Open ENT. I gotta go today. So that's why. If nobody has any final thoughts, then I'll see y'all tomorrow. Ciao.